Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cat. If you guys see hair crumbs on my face, ignore that because I just tried to cut my own bangs. But anyways, if I look familiar to you guys, you might have seen me on TikTok or Instagram where I post more about beauty and skincare content, but on YouTube here I post about lifestyle vlogs in Japan. You guys are always asking me, Kat, what do you do for your hair? What is your routine? I get that on almost like all my videos. So today we are going to be talking about that. But I don't want you guys to focus on the products I'm using, but the routine and habits itself. But if you guys are curious on what I use and some trending products here, then definitely subscribe because I'll cover that in a later video. I have everything written down on my iPad for you guys. Let's get right into the video. I feel like this does not get talked about enough, but if you want actual healthy glass hair care does not start from here, but from here. Which leads to my first point, scalp care. Our scalp is essentially skin, so just like how you don't want clogged pores, you do not want a clogged scalp. Because the moment your hair follicles are clogged, and it can be clogged through dead skin buildup, oil, dirt, bacteria, not only will your hair fall out, but it's not going to grow out nicely. First thing I always do is exfoliation. This is something I always use. I'm not sure if they sell this outside of Japan, but it's from a brand called Savon, and this one is a cooling mint scalp scrub. It smells so good. It smells like mint chocolate ice cream, and I love that. It looks like this, and there's little dead sea salt in it, and it has like a cooling sensation when you put it on your scalp. But why this is important is that it's going to help you get rid of all the buildup in your scalp. Think of it as like a prep for shampoo. You can just do this like once or twice a week. You don't need to do it too much, and you don't want to either, because if you over exfoliate, that can actually weaken your scalp as well. So definitely don't do it too much. If you can't do that, a scalp brush like this also exfoliates in a way because it has very soft silicone bristles. That's also going to remove some buildup. And if you guys cannot get access to any of this, like you just don't have the budget for it, or you just want to like start immediately, you can also just shampoo twice. Double shampooing actually makes such a huge difference, you guys. First time is not meant to really cleanse your scalp. As I said, it's a prep. So all you have to do is sort of like lather it on your hands and kind of go at your scalp for like a little bit and just like immediately wash it off. You don't have to even go on the ends. And then the second time would be like your actual shampoo cleanse. On the days that I'm not using this, I would still double shampoo, by the way. So definitely keep that in mind. Okay, now that your scalp is fresh and clogged and clean, we're gonna go into shampoo habits because this is a huge one as well. Some people say we should wash it all the time, and some people say we should wash it once a week. And I see on TikTok, there are people who go on a hair wash cleanse and they don't wash their hair for like a year, which I honestly do not understand that. I actually got a scalp analysis done professionally, and I was told that my scalp is naturally more on the oilier side, which I totally did not know that, because back in Canada, even when I don't wash my hair for like a week, my hair wasn't like super oily compared to some other people's. Since the oil buildup in my scalp is much quicker, I should be washing my hair more often, or else it's just gonna clog my hair follicles. If you can get your scalp analyzed, here's just some things to look out for. Number one, the environment you're in. So in Tokyo, for example, it's really, really humid, much more humid than Canada. And it's not as humid right now because it's winter, but in the summer, for example, it was really humid. So I would take that into account and wash my hair more. Number two would be your habits. So do you work out a lot? Are you always like sweating? For example, I did kickboxing for a while, and that's like heavy cardio. So I would sweat a lot more than usual, which made me wash my hair more. I also used to believe that washing your hair less often is good for your hair. And I would like listen to these people talk about like hair cleansing where they don't wash their hair for like a week or so. I tried listening to one of these people, and I did not wash my hair for like a week and a half, and I swear that was the most miserable time of my life. Like, I felt disgusting. Like, my hair felt so oily. It actually made me lose hair too because my hair follicles were clogged. So don't listen to people on this. Like, there's no right, or I feel like there's no standard answer for how often you should wash your hair. I feel like this is going to be a hard one for you guys because I love my hot water showers and baths. Like, if it's not hot water, I just feel like I'm not clean. I don't know if that makes sense, but hot water actually dries out your scalp and your hair because, you know, it's hot. So it's better to use lukewarm water to prevent moisture loss. And I heard that using cold water at the end even, so warm water, lukewarm water, and then cold water to rinse for the final rinse is actually really good because it helps like seal in the moisture, which is exactly the same logic as washing your face, which makes sense because your scalp is also skin. If your hair is always very frizzy and dry, maybe you want to incorporate that into your routine. Now that you have a fresh, clean scalp, clean hair, and you have your conditioner or treatment in, we are gonna go into scalp massaging. This does not get talked about enough, and companies don't want you guys to know this for very obvious reasons, but the key to growing healthy glass hair is not some magical hair elixir, some scalp elixir, some hair oil, but it's scalp massaging. I once met this lady. She was around in her 40s or so, maybe like 50. She looked like my mom's age, and she had the most beautiful, luscious hair. I cannot even describe to you. Like, it was so thick, so nice. I did not see any breakage. And I asked her, like, are those like hair extensions? Because they literally looked like it. And she's like, no, this is like my actual hair. So I was like, girl, you have to drop your routine. Like, what do you do? She goes like, nothing special, but I go to the head spa. And it makes so much sense. Like, I literally believe her because I've bleached my hair around 5 times in the past 3 years or so. And I mean, I'm not bald, and my hair looks okay, I guess, for someone who bleached her hair that much. And my boyfriend, you guys, put me on the same thing because he has really nice hair as well. Like, this man, you guys, literally massages his scalp every single day without fail. Like, if he misses a day, he's gonna think that he will wake up bald the next day. Like, he's literally that dramatic about it. But I think he's actually onto something because when I started doing it, and I would like ask him to help me do it as well whenever I see him doing it. So, like, my hair grew out so nicely after. My hair started growing out faster, healthier, and just, it's like small changes that I don't really realize because, to be completely honest with you, I do hair treatments that often because I'm too lazy to. Like, I might do it sometimes if I'm at the salon, but girl, I don't have time to be doing that at home. Like, I'm just way too lazy to. But what I do is scalp massaging, and it's been over a year now of me doing this, and I feel like my hair just, it's pretty good for someone who literally does not do any hair treatments. If you guys cannot go to the head spa, you can do this at home, so don't worry. I like to do this after conditioning, so I make sure my hands don't have any leftover conditioner, and I will just like massage over here. The central point of your scalp is the most important, or I will massage after I dry my hair because I don't want to be like, you know, it's not good to play with your hair too much when it's wet because it's more prone to breakage. I read some crazy stat that a single massage can increase blood circulation by 25%. And that is huge, you guys, because when you have better blood circulation, not only is that going to make your hair grow out faster, but it's going to make your hair grow out more resilient and more healthy, meaning it's less prone to breakage. Last part I have for hair habits would be the drying process. I have heard that if you don't dry your hair properly, you can grow hair mold. And I did a bit more research on that, and it's quite funny because, so your hair can't actually grow mold because it's a living organism. What can happen when you're not drying it properly is that there will be bacteria growth. Kind of imagine like a wet towel that you scrunch up and throw in the corner. Like, it's gonna smell bad, right? And the same thing can happen to our hair, especially if you have long, thick hair and it's just kept, like, the moisture is just trapped in there. Like, it's gonna start smelling bad. It's gonna grow bacteria. So that's why you want to dry that. I don't think it's gonna kill you if you leave your hair like 80% dry or anything. However, guys, if you are going to sleep right after washing your hair, I highly recommend keeping it dry because whenever it's wet or damp, it's more prone to breakage. So if you have like a lot of flyaways and stuff, that might be a reason why. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, then subscribe because I'll be posting follow-up video on the products that I like to use and other hair care products as well as styling. And let me know if this routine works for you guys in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys!